Привет, Дима. Так, значит, сейчас я подключу мышку на зарядку. То она разрядилась. Привет, Дима. Так. Так, где у нас тут провод? Ой. Блядь, ты ё-моё, сколько пыли-то тут. Кошмар. Да так, на работе потихоньку разгребается вся эта херня, блин. Сейчас я принесу а, полотенце. Фу, блин, салфетки. Так, погнали. Угу. Так, это закрыть. Это включить. Так. Все, запуск системы. Я, правда, обновляю тут 2 игры. Не знаю, что у меня с интернетом будет. Надеюсь, он не наебнется. А что у тебя плохого? Что случилось? Рассказывай. По учебе что-то там или как? Ого. школе проблема, чел рыдал из-за того, что прикол не понял. Пошел к учителю, на меня наорали зауч, заведующий, заведующий. Я не помню, кто такие завучи. Социальный педагог, сказали, что если заявление напишут, то психдиспансер и учет в школе. Так что еще маму за школу вызывают. Ни хрена себе. Что там за прикол был? И что такие последствия? Да? Что-то вообще охренеть. Да. Я смутно помню, но... Блин, сейчас пойдут школьные истории у меня. Не хочу о них говорить. Ладно. В общем, что-то какая-то фигня. Поподробней. Сзади носок в лицо. Ты типа носок ему навесил сзади на лицо, что ли? Так получается. Так. Нет, режим производительности надо включить. Потому что жрет FPS. Это ПНД детской комнаты полиции. Ничего себе. Типа сзади подошел и носком в лицо, типа прикол. Носком в лицо. Сзади носком в лицо. Ну ты же его не ударил. Что-то как-то странно. Несоизмеримое наказание. Да, очень странно. Не, ну я надеюсь, все разрешится и проблем не будет. Не-не, текст ты можешь не копировать, потому что, ну, зачем на ютубе этот текст? Не надо, не-не-не-не. Я тебя понял. Не, надеюсь, у тебя все разрешится, потому что это как-то, ну... Я думаю, заявление не напишут, ну, типа... На что писать заявление? Ну, я просто всей ситуации не знаю. Но надеюсь, все будет хорошо. Господи. Да на лыжах будет. Господи. Понятно. Подожди. Не... Понятно. Ой. Очень много текста. Я, конечно, могу тут ошибаться, но Джасур это не очень русское имя. И как бы какая-то у него не мусульманская реакция на все эти дела. Да. Ну, я тогда для меня все складывается потихонечку, как говорится. потихонечку складывается. Для свободу движений, точность огня, средняя броня. Кроган. А, это для Крогана. Это для броня для инопланетян. Понятно. Я тут смотрю, типа, для людей. Ну, я тогда понял. Я одному тоже врезал. В школе. Я вот сзади стоял. Вернее, я спереди стоял. Ну, шнурки завязывал. А он меня взял, огрызок кинул. Который, по-моему, я ему его и отдал. Яблоко. Он его съел. Но я уже плохо помню, то ли я ему дал, то ли нет. Типа я его что-то там защищал. Его звали Анис. Ну, мне тоже потом сказали... Сказал, знаешь что, физрук? Физрук сказал... Физрук сказал, разбирайтесь, идите в другое место. Типа, на стрелку идите, но не в школе. То есть, я это запомнил на всю жизнь, блядь. То есть, вот он, решение проблемы. Просто ебашьтесь там, ну вот за забором. А мы даже решать ваши проблемы не будем. Но при этом я помню точно, что когда его чмырили остальные... В чем прикол был? Они его чмырили, а все потом начали говорить, ну там собрание было какое-то, чтобы, ну, надо относиться ко всем достойно, что не надо никаких оскорблений детей, ну, буллинга. А он берет потом и тебе просто в спину хуярит ножом, блять, вот так вот. Блять, один не русский. Вот, один. Выборка, да? Прикольно, да? То есть, вот один. Конечно, и не русские тоже, там практически все, половина класса долбоебов была. Абсолютных. Но так вот. Да, да, в крысу огрызок кинул. Ну, что, блядь. Ну, там у меня, в принципе, мне пофиг, на самом деле. Я говорю вот как есть. Мне, на самом деле, уже пофиг. У нас класс был вот абсолютных дебилов, то есть полнейших. То есть я когда шел на стрелку, я знал, что я проиграю. Ну, бля, он в 9 классе, ему под 2 метра ростом. Ну, никаких там шансов у меня вообще не было. Ну, то есть вообще никаких, блядь. Я думал, ну, хотя бы приму, мужик, типа, проиграю. Нет, блядь, нихуя не поменялось. Полкласс, не пойми кто. Вообще никак не поменялось. Мне кажется, что только пуля в голову поможет, блядь. Ну вот серьезно. Это половина классов полных дебилов. Ну, вот 140 сантиметров. Слушай, прикол в том, что у меня и начальник один был 140 сантиметров ростом. Ему 40 чем-то лет, блядь. Турок, ёптать. Представляешь? О, ну 2 метра, блядь. И чё я ему делал? Ну, не 2 метра, 1,90 м. Я тогда метр был. Сколько? Ну, с метр 50. Не 50, 1,60 м тогда был. Да, карлик. То есть, вот, блядь, вот так вот. Начальник, у него 36-й размер ноги был. Или 38-й, 36-й, по-моему. Охуеть, блядь. Мужчина 36-й размер ноги, блядь. Охереть, блин. А я ничего покупать не буду. Ну, 1,170 м. 1,75 м. Где эта секретарша? Что-то я не понял. Она улетела, что ли, куда-то, блядь? А, вот тут должна быть. Понятно. Испепелилась нахер. Выше меня будешь. Ну, понимаешь, что это еще от генетики зависит. Где мне найти эту чувиху? Понятно. В отеле мне переть. Двухметровым тяжелее живется. Проблема с гравитацией. Им пожизненно, ну, в принципе, всем надо пожизненно качаться, но им, в принципе, если не качаться не будут, они будут инвалидами. Вот в чем дело.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Новерия.Вершина.
Так, хорошо. Сейчас я включу запись. Не зря же у меня 7200 оборотов на жестком диске. Так, надо вырубить чат, да? Потому что чат у меня... Чат я не знаю, когда буду чинить на выходных, потому что я даже я не смогу стримить в четверг и пятницу. У меня в субботу будет просмотр фильма «Аватар 3». В кинотеатре мне нужно все 2 части посмотреть после работы. Блять, они идут 3 часа, блять. Это получается почти весь вечер, короче, ясно. Ну да, душевно разговариваем, это точно.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analysis' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analysis. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analysis' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analysis' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analysis is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Заплатите мне. Сколько? 20 рублей?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Понятно, посмотрим.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy though.
А можно 1000? Так, а почему не было оповещения? Я не понял. Так, блять. А, нет, появилось. Все, ништяк. Извиняюсь. У меня пересвет, надо HDR исправить.
I can produce a copy of Ananias's past for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Ништяк. Значит, что я хотел глянуть сейчас. Остановим запись. Запись не стрима, а параметры экрана. Так, настроить цветовой профиль. Да мне не это нужно, иди нахер. Румное управление цветом. Нет, настроить экран. Да иди ты нахер, блять. Можете улучшать с помощью откалибровать экран. Да ёб твою мать. У меня другая калибровка была. Расширенные настройки дисплея. Что-то я не понимаю совсем. Почему у меня такой пересвет? Я сейчас... сейчас, секунду. Я сейчас не знаю, стоит ли проверять в других играх. Сейчас я еще раз проверю The Last of Us. Правда, мне вторую игру придется запускать. Не знаю, как поведет система. Ну, мне нужно просто графон глянуть. И у меня почему-то пересвет идет такой сильный. Наверное, просто HDR HDR настраивал. И настроил в кавычках. Да чё, ничего серьезного, просто я сейчас хочу проверить, почему у меня такие засветы в Mass Effect, просто дичайшие засветы. Ну, когда фонарь светит какой-то на персонажа, как они говорят. Просто пипец какой-то. Сейчас я посмотрю секунду. Хорошо, у меня 32 гига оперативы, да? Сейчас вас запущу. Я тут что еще подумал. Сейчас, ладно, давай я это закончу.
Пойдем.
Это задолбаюсь говорить постоянно. Тут просто, понимаешь, в The Last of Us 2 там автоматический HDR включается, а тут, правда, HDR я не включил сейчас. Никаких засветов нет, то есть я сейчас фоторежим включу. Тут, правда, ни хрена источников света и нет. Я определить не смогу. На. О, классная игруха, рекомендую, да. Ладно, надеюсь, это в одном только месте такой засвет. Короче, что я хотел сказать? Я хотел сказать, что, возможно, получится купить RTX 5080. Если, конечно, мои друзья согласятся, чтобы я им продал... Что за херня, блядь? Это надо перезапуск делать. Это не неадекватное, вот это то, что вы видите. Это что-то невменяемое сейчас творится. Это какой-то сбой. О-о-о. Так, блядь. Начали за здравие, кончили за упокой. Сейчас перезапущу игру. Какая-то херня получается. Если они купят у меня 4080 Super, то я, возможно, перейду на следующую видеокарту. Но это не точно. Просто это как вариант. Сейчас полная жопа с видеокартами начнется. Так. Я ее не рекомендую по одной очень простой причине. Они... Я уже забыл на самом деле, потому что они поменяли... Блин, что-то они поменяли в системе пробития. То есть там... все, я вспоминаю. Они что-то поменяли в системе пробития, что у тебя, попадая снаряд в танк, он, короче, не уничтожает экипаж. А там я уже нашел белую видеокарту. Она, правда, подороже будет, чем моя, которая, когда я покупал свою сейчас вот эту. Но она и мощнее. Но, правда, она и более красивая. Вот, а по поводу... Чего? Это забыл, что говорил, блядь. Все, блядь, кринж пошел. $164. Да, снаряд летел. Он как бы попадает в цель, но не убивает экипаж. Типа у экипажа появляется здоровье, блядь. War Thunder, ёптать. Вот это, блин, да. Слушайте, а если я сейчас отключу абсолютно все параметры, которые отвечают за... Ага. Вот в чем проблема. Вот в этом. Очень серьезная проблема появляется. РТГИ. Прям конкретная проблема в РТГИ. Давайте посмотрим в чем. Смотрите, я понял. Ничего себе! О! Да ладно. Охренеть. То есть вот такая вот разница? Очень серьезно? Да ладно. Если полностью вырубить ее нахер. Ой, а что это такое? Ой, ой, бля. Типа угол разный, да? Типа я вот так вот смотрю. Бля, это знаете что? Отражается. Отражается то, что у меня вверху написано, внизу. Понятно. Почти как 3 моих ПК. Ну да. Отражается элемент интерфейса, кстати. Это полная шизофрения абсолютная. 200 это стандарт. Вот давайте 200 я оставлю. И давайте я оставлю... Сейчас я посмотрю, как у меня выглядит. Как у меня просвечивается ее... Это... Сейчас посмотрю. Что по поводу волос, можно сказать. В принципе, все окей. Ну, наверное, с этим. Подожди-ка, стоп. Не понял. Это, наверное, вот с этим отражением. С этими зеркалами. Освещением. Надо бы проходить игру, а не вот этим заниматься. Но, к сожалению, постоянно какая-то херня происходит. Так, надо снизить вот это вот. Я знаю, что надо снизить. Единичка стоит, да? А мы снизим до 0,5. Что за месиво синее? Ой, за месиво такое внизу. Я ни хера не понимаю, что происходит в вашу дивизию. Давайте я врублю переводчик, потому что я не понимаю, что от меня хотят. Не понимаю. Проход с поверхностью при этом, насколько глянцевым матом становится зеркальное отражение. Понятно. Более низкие значения приводят к более глянцевым отражениям, более высокие к более рассеянным. Понятно. Но это, в принципе, у меня и было настроено. Но почему, когда я угол обзора меняю, получается какое-то дерьмо, блин? Я, кажется, знаю, что это динамическое изменение цвета. Нужно уменьшить расстояние. Блять, скоро программистом или разработчиком начну становиться из-за этого всего, блин. Диапазон затухания, смешанный уровень окружающей среды. 1 и 1 тут стоит. Надо запомнить. Вообще это как-то влияет, блять. Сейчас я поставлю на 0.3 все. Слушайте. Не, ну если логически предположить. Почему такой диапазон? Не, ну в принципе, если посмотреть вот с этого угла. ФРК 4, там же есть отдельная страничка, где написано, сколько это прошло игра. Надо ее вместе пройти. Типа, если вот так смотреть, то зеркала не будет. А если так, то зеркало будет. Может быть, это сделано с точки зрения того, как персонаж смотрит. Туда он смотрит. Значит, зеркало есть. Вниз. Блять, это я не понимаю, как нахуй это работает, блять. Просто, блять, не понимаю нахер. Мне, наверное, придется заново. Понятно. Ладно, давай будем проходить игру. Остановимся. А то я себя знаю. Я себя знаю. Так, сейчас последняя. На 0.2 врубим. Шангриланкой. Да, я помню, что-то там была Шангриланка. Что-то как-то сильно светит. Ну ладно. Предположим, что тут очень сильный свет. Опа, я нашел кое-что. Я вот это вот очень не люблю. Я понял, почему у меня такие волосы были. Они становятся матовыми, а вот если ближе к 0.2 они глянцевые. Но волосы, если глянцевые, начинают пропускать сквозь себя свет, и они становятся прозрачными, и они становятся такими, как бы, зеркальными. И это нехорошо вообще ни разу абсолютно. Это полная дичь абсолютная. Я, к сожалению, не могу так играть. Сейчас я посмотрю, как нормально. Сейчас нормально. Конечно, все будет матовое. Чересчур матовое. Но похер. Ладно, продолжаем. Найти золотую середину тут на самом деле не очень легко. Блять. Ёб твою мать, чуть не обосрался, ё-моё.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Analeas for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Угу. Сейчас зашибись. Я просто не думаю, что камни как-то должны глянцево отсвечивать. Это же бред, по-моему, не? Ну, каменные поверхности. Вообще должны быть различия между поверхностями, как они должны отсвечивать. Они что, все глянцевые должны быть? А вот тут не отсвечивает. Там просто свет такой сильный. Да, время не всегда совпадает, мягко говоря.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to do. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Интересно. Сейчас получим халявный сейф. 33 тысячи бабло забрали. Что-то тут еще есть? Нет? Кстати, а если тебя атакуют, то... Не, нельзя атаковать его. Я, конечно, мог бы ему купить броню. Потому что мы уже на Новерии, а брони у Крогана нормальной нету, кстати. Не то чтобы я тут часто умирал, но все-таки... Не, надо просто... Оружие все-таки тут будет. Сейчас я посмотрю. Ну не, я все-таки куплю оружие более совершенное. Потому что нас не часто убивают. Все, погнали по сюжету. Кстати, вот мне надо посмотреть достижения. Выполнить все задания на Новерии. Понятно. Короче, просто выполнить задания. Это надо все. Сюжетные в том числе. Ну, такое чувство, что пришло время попрощаться. Да не надо. Ты шо? Все нормально. Все хорошо.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Спать хочется ночью, может, посижу. Понятно.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Так, я еще хочу в отель зайти, посмотреть, что-то там он скажет, этот турянец. Сейчас посмотрим. Ну да. Кстати, так как мне сегодня поздно ложиться, потому что я к врачу завтра. Я сегодня буду сидеть прям до упора конкретно. То есть я как раз забыл сказать про это. Сейчас я скажу. Так, геоданные. Секунду. А, он там сидит. Переть туда 40 минут. Я, получается, могу до 1:30, блядь, тут сидеть, короче.
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody. I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
Окей. Полигоны видны. Лол. Ну, вот в таких вот локациях тут... да. Очень высокая яркость. Я не знаю почему. Мне кажется, я понял почему. Тут дублируется отзеркаливание света почему-то. Может, баг? Хер его знает. 1:30. Угу. Да, это все верно. Все, погнали. Нам надо сюжет идти выполнять. Заткни пасть.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Взломанный М29 Гризли на Новерии. А, геты ебучие, блять, понятно. Самый хороший стрим, когда ты запустил днем, и я сидел прям до конца стрима. Я был где-то до 5-7 часов, по-моему. Ого, ни хрена себе. У Азари в ящиках были геты. Ну чё, сучки, вылезайте. Я готов убивать. Блять, ебучий разрушитель. Блять, стрелять надо с этой хуйни быстрее. Блять, меня сейчас убьют нахуй. Чё, суки? Меня убили, а как? Я же взломал. Я же взломал эту машину. Вы чё, угораете, что ли? Надо сразу ее взламывать, короче. Так, взламываем поскорее. Да ядрён батон. Давайте гандоны. Ништяк. Да твою мать. Ну, лежать всем, твари. А я могу поуправлять этой машинкой? Круто. В оригинале, кстати, такого сделать нельзя. А выйти как можно? А, вот так вот. Прикол. У вас тут эти терминаторы.
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packing those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Угу. Понятно, идем дальше. У меня панцелина 18 штук. Я даже не представляю, сколько я должен воевать, чтобы у меня он, блин, закончился. Это даже сложно себе представить. Насколько даже нужно плохо играть, нужно просто стоять. Или пытаться убить всех противников кулаками. И то еще вряд ли. Снежная планета. Эти тут специальные маяки, чтобы не упасть. А заграждение, видать, слишком тяжело сделать, потому что тут погодные условия таких, сколько ограждений не делай, все равно засыпет. Да и эти ограждения снесет нахер. Там какая-то трасса. Это монорельс, понятно. Кстати, тут какие-то лежат аптечки. Снайперку возьму сейчас. Хочу так пострелять. Мимо. Твою мать. Так, а у меня вообще стоит какие боеприпасы на снайперской винтовке? Фугасная. Готов. Вон она, вершина 15. Опять какие-то ништяки валяются. Бедняги. Карп. Ну, интересно, интересно. Тут винтовка каратель, который урон больше, чем у моей снайперки. Ладно. Ок. Ну чё, уроды? стороны разлетаемся. Шагающая груда железа, блин. Мне кажется, бы я их размотал бы просто в рукопашку. Так. Не знаю, есть ли смысл брать ему снайперку. Так.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We will need to get the reactors back online.
All patched up.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they keep others out.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Shepard, that was about the power system for the station.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Why do you look like a librarian? Why do you look like a librarian? I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with critical report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. disabled. Passenger calls are offline.
Online. How may I assist you? Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at hot labs. Contaminants released from laboratory pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at hot labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to hot labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of binary...
The creatures we've encountered here, did they...
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
2 legs good, 4 legs bad. 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 I ain't volunteering for no suicide run down them tunnels. No way. They had fail-safes. They should have set them off. Things are too damn fast. I'd rather be inside, behind a bulkhead, watching the air ducts. I'm not taking my eyes off that door. Things move when you ain't looking at them. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad.
Didn't think I'd see this kind of action after retirement. I'd kill for a P204. Just hold down the trigger and zap! Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs. Sure could use some grenades right now. Captain tell you about the hot labs? I wouldn't go there. Bug Central. You should talk to the captain.
Something you need? You and me both.
frozen world, the better.
What? You're a member of the science teams. Recently transferred, yes. What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member
Recently
of the
transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave? I am Alestia Alice from the University.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Why would you come here? We're all going to die. Why'd you come up here?
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis. Relieved. It's pleasant to see.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to provide emergency...
What's wrong with these people?
Without my program to administrate containment...
What are you doing over
I
here?
administrate the systems of
Our
all
medic
the...
is... Well, he's not with us anymore. Mira's running the automatic systems for us.
What's wrong with these people?
Without my program to administrate Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
I can't. Everyone's dead.
You damn well better shut up!
Orazid!
I can't take this bitch blubbering anymore.
You're relieved. 2 hours rack time.
But what if those things get in here while I'm off duty?
You're no use to us now. 2 hours, then get a stim from Cohen.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Captain.
You're grating on everyone's nerves. Dr. Ayalis isn't sniveling. Since Mir's back online, I had a look at your record. I hope you didn't use up all that luck on a cruise.
I've always had enough to fall back on.
Well, we've got some problems that could use your attention.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
I ain't volunteering for no suicide run down them tunnels. No way.
I hate the cold.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive?
It's... yeah.
hydrogen says, "Man, are you sure?" I'm positive. Just shut up. God.
Security clearance required for access. Insert card.
What?
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot lab.
Who?
I closed the door. Of course. That is perfectly true.
I need to get my blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency.
What's wrong with these
They
people?
were exposed to a novel form of toxin. An antidote has been successfully administered. Prognosis.
Think you could run that equipment?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Really, regretfully.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end. I am feeling not so well.
I don't have time for this. If the matriarch isn't here...
I do not want so much to be here myself. Is fail-safe, you understand? You leave without arranging to... I am feeling not so well.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Are there any survivors in here?
Yaroslav Tartakov. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
What's the status of
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge...
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira a restore. I have not so much time. I die under ice. Is not so bad death. I am born in Arkhangelsk. There is closure.
You don't look good.
I am certain my body screams bloody murder. Shock is maybe not all so bad, eh? Code is 875-020-079. You tell Mira that. Then tell her Code Omega Local Execution. Everything run automatic from there. You leave quickly, yes? I will become puddle of goo. But I am thinking I will not care so much. This is all for me. I am thinking. I try to think of good, inspiring last words. Maybe something like...
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega Local Execution.
Verified. Code Omega Execution in 120 seconds. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended. Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Die! This system is online and ready.
Think you could run that
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Shields disabled.
System is online. Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
All clear.
Take cover! All patched up.
do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her. This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet.
Are you a survivor from the war?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Huddle up!
So what happened up there?
Would you believe Rachni?
Trying to put one over on the old campaigner, eh? It's been in Asari's age since there were any Rachni. If you can't say anything, no big deal. Points for imagination, though, eh? So what can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic use?
Analyus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
How may this one...
Show me what you're selling.
Of course. Of course. How may this...
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.